Peter Ducey follows that. North Lawn today. Peter, what happened and what was said? Hello?
Bill, officials here are not saying that Donald Trump is going to strip women's rights and destroy democracy anymore. They are also not apologizing for all the times they did.
Is the message to people who are fearful based on what the messaging was about mistakes?
Well, now you're just twisting everything around, and that's really unfair. No, it is. No, Jackie, it's unfair because I've been standing here trying to be very respectful to what happened the last two nights ago. Being respectful.
More on this, New York Post contributor Douglas Murray, great to have you here. Can I just play, just for a trip down memory lane, which was last week, this is what Democrats were saying.
Donald Trump is a great threat to our democracy.
Don't give them the power. Look, are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes.
Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy and our most fundamental freedoms.
President Biden has been clear-eyed about the threat that the former president represents to our democracy.
Must be clear. Democracy is on the ballot.
They know Trump won't hold autocrats accountable because he wants to be an autocrat himself. And as president, I will never waver in defense of America's security and ideals because in the enduring struggle between democracy and tyranny, I know where I stand.
There's something dangerous happening in America. There's an extremist movement that does not share the basic beliefs in our democracy. Democracy is on the ballot this year.
So how is Jackie's question unfair?
No, it's totally fair.
Right.
I mean, the Democrats have to do a pivot because they know that what they were saying in the campaign was a lie. It reminds me of the pivot they tried to do very briefly after the first assassination attempt on President Trump, when the same people we've just heard from had been saying, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler. And then when somebody almost killed him, they said, well, he may be Hitler, but I'm glad he wasn't hurt. That's not an easy or clever pivot. And it shows that you were lying and exaggerating and fibbing before. And it's the same now. They've spent months, the Democrats, and particularly Kamala Harris, saying Donald Trump, existential threat to democracy, existential threat, and then, but we're looking forward to a transfer of power.
Yeah. Peaceful transfer.
Yeah, all it demonstrates is they were fibbing. They were trying to rile up their base through the election. It was hollow extremist rhetoric from them. And now we're reminded of that. And I feel sorry a little bit for some of those Democrat voters who were actually taken in by this, because there are probably some who have been terrified into believing what Kamala Harris and co said purely for political gain.
Yeah.
Look, you believed it because you wanted to believe it.
Okay, that's it in a nutshell.